This short video provides an overview of exceptionReporter from RSM partners, taking the risk and strain out of today's mainframe security reporting. exceptionReporter delivers flexible reporting direct to the users who need it in a concise and easy to understand format. It's easy to deploy and results are delivered quickly. The need for extensive programming is removed and security issues are now easy to spot, making justification simple. Let's look at the problems with how security reporting is delivered today. Typically, the user has to log on to a mainframe session to view reports or have them printed and delivered. These reports contain thousands of lines of data and lack any flexibility in editing. Where there are multiple systems within an enterprise, a report has to be looked at for each and every system, with no simple way to get an overview. Such large amounts of data make identifying security risks very difficult, which means there's a high risk of missing something critical. Now let's see how exceptionReporter overcomes these issues. RSM has used its extensive mainframe security experience to generate a comprehensive range of reports that should cover the requirements of most users, whether security administrators, auditors or analysts. They can then choose the reports they need, the frequency of the report, and in what format they'd like it. These reports are then delivered as a PDF or Excel spreadsheet directly to the user's inbox in a secure manner. They can also be saved to a file server with a link to the reports being sent by email. As we can see in this example, the reports appear as traffic light exception reports, making issues very easy to spot. The first column in the report is the control column, showing the unique control name for each of the reports. The title column lists the reports that the user has chosen to receive reporting on. A red triangle in the top corner of the report title displays the additional comments for the reviewer, and the date and time of when the report was produced is clearly labelled. An exception report can be configured to process multiple input files automatically. If any files are missing, this is indicated by a colour coding. Green means that all files are available, amber means some files were missing, and red means that all files were missing. The complex name shows the systems or LPARs that have been included in the report, in this case RSM-PLX and RSM-PLN. When security exceptions have occurred, they're indicated by an amber colour, along with the actual number of exceptions that have occurred. In the case of the Profiles in Warning Mode report, 3 for RSM-PLX and 4 for RSM-PLN. When no exceptions have occurred, this is indicated by a green field, the ideal being that a report shows a full screen of green. Clicking anywhere in the column representing a complex will take you to the summary page for that complex. Clicking on any report title drills down into the details report, showing exactly what exceptions to the baseline have occurred. As you can see, this detailed report shows all exceptions detected in relation to profiles in warning mode. Any profiles in warning mode present a serious security risk, as they could lead to a data breach, or an individual's access privileges being elevated beyond what they should be. Clicking the Home button at any time takes you straight back to the overview screen. This is just one example of over 50 reports that come as standard with exceptionReporter. Now let's take a look at 2 more examples. Here we can view unknown or unverified accounts with UID equals 0. UID 0 is the most powerful privilege that can be bestowed upon a single user ID when using Unix on the mainframe. Allocation of UID 0 needs to be strictly managed and monitored, and only allowed where a clear business case exists. Any exception to this, which this report highlights, should be viewed as a serious security risk. In the second example, we want to see all profiles with UAC or ID star greater or equal to read, as this also presents serious risk. UAC and ID star grant access by default. As we strive towards a security model of least privilege, all access privileges greater than read should be granted via a role profile, RACF group, and not by default. So we've seen how exceptionReporter truly takes the strain, risk and complexity out of today's mainframe security reporting, delivering a concise overview spreadsheet, quickly and clearly indicating any areas of concern, delivered directly to recipients, tailored to their individual requirements, both in content and timing. The need for time-consuming coding is completely removed with this out-of-the-box solution, maintained and enhanced by RSM's unrivaled mainframe security expertise. Thank you for watching.